Sorry, my 9 minutes late. I'm really sorry. I'm a little bit flustered this morning. Welcome back to DLMO Boutique. For those of you who have watched our videos before, welcome back. Thank you so much for supporting us and thank you for watching the videos. For those of you who are new, we are DLMO. We are fashion retailers and personal style advisors on a mission to help women find their personal style, find what they really love wearing and what makes them feel good, so they have the personal confidence or the inner confidence to go out and achieve their goals. So welcome, and today we are talking about autumn trends. So I don't know where you are in the world, but in Ireland, in UK, the weather has really turned and the heat wave is just a far memory, and we are really into the autumn weather. We've had stormy winds and rain, so it's really time to start thinking about getting the woolies out and getting cozy. So before I start talking about the actual trends and start showing you things, what I wanted to say is please remember the famous quote that fashion is something that designers will offer to you 4 times a year, but what really matters is your own opinion, your style, your opinion, your taste. That's eternal, and that's the most important thing. So you have to take everything I show you today with a pinch of salt. These are only suggestions, only the things that designers have put forward to us as the trends for this season. So you don't have to be a trend chaser to look good, absolutely not. If you are, that's absolutely fine as well. If you are the kind of girl who prides herself in always being on trend, always being modern, and of course keeping up with the world and staying relevant, it is important, and it is beneficial for you to come across and show the world that you are modern, that you do stay in touch with the world around you. So it is good to be aware of what's going on in the world, but it doesn't mean that in order for you to look good, you have to take every single trend that's out there. So I just wanted to get that out. I wanted to tell you that, at the end of the day, what you feel good and what really suits you is what will make you feel good, and it will make you look good too. So having said that, let's talk about what designers are saying and what the high street shops are saying are the trends for this season. So the very first trend, and I think the most in your face, the most prominent trend that you probably have already noticed out there is animal print. Okay, so as with any other trend, with this trend, it's completely up to you how much of it you want to take in, how much of it you want to introduce it into your wardrobe. And it's easier than ever this season because it can be any print, any animal, in any quantity, in any color. So you can start with something like this, which is, I absolutely love this coat. It's so warm and it's so soft, and it has been really popular because we're pretty much sold out. These are the only 2 left in the shop. So you could introduce something like that into your wardrobe because it's a classic tailor jacket, and it's something that's timeless. It's you can keep it in your wardrobe for a really long time, so it is a good investment because a coat is a big investment. But it's a nice way to introduce it into your wardrobe because it's very versatile. So today I'm just wearing my basic black jeans and a basic black top. You know me, I love my basics. But to bring this whole outfit into current day, into the trend, throwing this jacket over it really does that. But if going head to toe leopard print or head to toe zebra is just a little bit too much for you, there are definitely cheaper and easier ways to introduce the trend into your wardrobe by going with something small, like a pair of pumps in leopard print. Again, a really timeless investment. So if you like them, if they're comfortable, it's worth investing in them because you know, kind of animal print shoes, they don't really go out of fashion. Something you can, especially if they're classic style, something you can keep in your wardrobe for a long time. Also a good starting point, a little belt. You could just get like an animal print belt that you can wear in your jeans or over a knit dress or over a shirt dress, or over just a plain blazer. Again, you will bring your basic outfit into modern day, into today, into this trend, but without going into too much expense and without going all animal print. And another good way to do that is with a scarf. Okay, so that's probably the most inexpensive way of introducing a trend into your wardrobe. So even if we look at this scarf, so we have a few different animals in 2 different colors. So it takes a lot of it takes a lot of trends. So it's a color clash, you know, it's an animal print, and even if you wore kind of a basic outfit as I have underneath and threw a scarf over it, once again it makes your outfit a lot more put together, and it does look like you've actually put some thought into it. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear it, but we have a little reunion outside the door. Some ladies are very happy to see each other. I hope it's not ruining the sound quality. Well, we'll let them enjoy their Sunday lunch meetup. Okay, so animal print is trend number 1. Trend number 2 would be the kind of the Western look. Once again, it's completely up to you how much of it you want to bring in. You could invest into nice pair of boots that have, like, you know, that sloping heel that looks a bit more like cowboy, or a buckle, or a bit of a fringe. So that's a good way to introduce it, and you can wear it with just your normal jeans, or with a kind of a prairie style dress. So that's a good way to introduce the Western trend. Another good way is kind of sticking with the more earthy colors. For example, these trousers and a shirt which has kind of like a sheriff brooch on it. I'll come closer in case you can see it. Yeah, so that's a good way. Is again, it's not over the top, it's not head to toe cowboy, but it's a good way to capture the trend. Oversized scarves again, or ponchos, that's another good way to capture the Western look. So if you stick to kind of these really earthy colors, that's a good way to capture that trend, and it's not over the top. Another good way, introducing leather. Actually, leather is probably a trend in its own. So we've seen lots of kind of leather dresses and leather trousers on catwalks. So a leather jacket, once again, would be a good way to make your outfit look a little bit modern. And also prairie dresses. So prairie dresses would be any kind of dress that's not overly fitted, long sleeves, and it has that kind of a Little House on the Prairies feel to it. So it's feminine, it's soft, it's comfortable, it's not overly fussy. So as an example, we have this print dress with the collar and long sleeves. It's a lovely kind of autumnal print. It's not overly in your face, or even something like that, which is nice and easy and simple to wear. This also has a pleated skirt, which captures another trend that we will talk about. So here, so that's also kind of captures this sort of Western look. Trend number 3 would be tartan and tweed. So that's a really classic look. It's a classic British look. You know, think about the tweed blazers with polo matches, horse riding, that kind of circles. So investing in a good tweed jacket is always a good idea, because once again, they're classic, they're timeless. I'm sure you have seen all these pictures of the street style icons wearing their oversized blazer jackets with a belt, you know, a pair of kind of tan booties and you're taking two trends. You're taking the tweed trend and the western trend. Same with the belt. If your belt has a bit of like a metal buckle or something a little bit different, that's another good way to introduce the western look and mix the trends. If you invest in a good tweed jacket or cardigan, or a kind of like a deconstructed jacket, even if you're not into this really tailored look, something like this could work really well. It's nice and easy to wear. It's not overly fussy. It can be casual if you wear it over a t-shirt and jeans. You can make it a little bit more dressy, pairing up with tailor trousers or a dress underneath. So it's completely up to you how you want to interpret that trend. Also, scarves, once again, are a good way. We've seen a lot of trousers in that kind of weave. If you have good legs that you're proud of and you like showing off, and you can pull off, all attention being drawn to the bottom part of your body. So women with apple-shaped figures and inverted triangle-shaped figures can really play that trend with the tweed and tartan weave trousers. It's another good trend. Trend number, what is it? I forgot where I was. 4, pleats. Okay, so the most popular interpretation of pleats is kind of those flowy midi skirts. I have a couple dresses to show you just as an example. So we have this dress with a pleated skirt. So the skirt has just a really nice flow to it. But we've also seen it in dresses. We've also seen it in kind of wide palazzo trousers. So pleats are good everywhere, and make sure that there is nice flow to it. If you not into kind of a really kind of flowy look, you can take two trends by getting a leather or pleather pleated skirt and team it together with nice knitwear, or like a pair of booties, and take pretty much every trend. So it's easy to mix and match. So a pleated skirt is a good buy, is a good investment this season if you like wearing skirts. They've been very popular on the catwalks. We've seen a lot of kind of outfits with the pleated skirts and kind of a brightly colored knitwear. So it's an easy to put together outfit, but it really makes you stand out. So that's a good one. So you don't have to go for a really kind of bright and colorful pleated skirt. If that's not what you like, you can go with something really classic and bring it into kind of modern trend with your knitwear. But we'll talk about knitwear in a second. And okay, so actually we can talk about knitwear right now. So when it comes to knitwear and woolies this season, it seems like the trend is the quirkier the better. So think about those chunky mana cardigans with like these lovely patterns or even logos knitted into them. The bright colors, the color clashes. I've only have these two to show today, which are brightly colored, because we have more coming in later in the season. But if you are investing into knitwear, make sure that it's a statement knitwear. So keep your basic kind of knitwear that you might have for kind of more relaxing days. But if you do want to look dressed up, go with something chunky, something bright, something that your grandmother used to wear, but cooler. Okay. Also, a good investment is a long coat cardigan. You can get it in the tweed look. You can get it in a leather look. Any kind of stuff, like with the open long coat cardigans are really good this season as well. And the very last trend I want to talk about, it's more kind of for evening wear, and we'll probably see a lot more of it coming in later on in the season. I don't want to mention the C word just yet, Christmas, but it is coming, and I think we will see that trend kind of coming to its own later on in the season, approaching the big day. So, and that's Bling and Shine, and it's sequins and this kind of a foil shine material or patent, anything that has shine to it. So on the catwalk we've seen a lot of these fabrics that resemble this kind of a tinfoil shine, and so we have a couple dresses coming in like that. So that seems to be quite a prominent trend in a more dressy look. Actually, this dress, if you look at it, captures two trends. It has the sequins, so it's blingy and shiny, and it has the pleated flowy skirt. So it's not, you know, you can kill two birds with one stone if you invest in something like that. So yeah, so that's something I think you can expect for more kind of a dressy part of the season, which is coming up in a couple of months. Another probably just a quick note, what we see coming in, kind of still following through from previous season, is the sporty stripes, which are still in. We've seen a lot of kind of knit dresses with the kind of the sporty stripes at the sides. So I think the secret this season is trying to match the more elegant, the more classic, the more dressy look with something a little bit more sporty or casual. So if, you know, even when I was talking about the nice flowy elegant pleated skirt and maybe a chunky brightly colored cardigan, you know, it's kind of matching things that, you know, you wouldn't really expect to look together, to look well together. So color clash is really good, and also style clash. So Victoria Beckham has shown kind of evening dresses with sporty parkas over it. So, you know, you can think kind of along those lines, and this handbag kind of captures the idea really, really well, because it's a beautiful Italian leather handbag, very classic, has diamonds on it, and it also has the sporty stripes. So that seems to be a trend that's coming through from the summer, which we've seen a lot of it, and it's still going strong in the autumn and winter. So you can keep that in mind when you're out shopping. So I think that is all I wanted to share with you today. Once again, keep in mind that these are only as suggestions, and it's completely up to you what makes you feel good and what feels right for you. So we have done a shopping video. I'm trying to think, has it been deleted by Facebook Police or not? It possibly has been. I will try and remake it. But one of the tips we shared in the shopping video is for you to go out and try things on, preferably on your own, so you only listen to your own opinion, and see do they make you feel comfortable, see do these trends really, you know, if you try something on, like when I put this jacket on, I just thought, oh yeah, you know, I wanted to do this little dance, I couldn't wait to get out, I couldn't wait to wear it. That's what you should feel like when you're investing in something new, okay? So whether it's a coat or a jacket or a pair of shoes or a scarf, you should only invest in them if you can't wait to wear them and if they make you feel good. So whatever I suggested today, keep an eye out for it. You know, as I said, it is important to stay relevant, it is important to stay modern. You know, keep that in mind, but always follow your instinct. Thank you very much for watching us today. If you liked the video, give us thumbs up, give us a little comment. We would really, really appreciate if you could please use the comment box at the bottom and maybe, you know, shared your own tips or made suggestions of other topics you would like us to cover. We always read them, we always try and respond to all of them, and if you found it useful, please share it with your friends, your sisters, your besties, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a lovely Sunday. Bye.